It was meant to be another carefully staged PR moment, a polished, smiley Meghan Markle promoting her latest culinary masterpiece on live television. But instead, it became an unfiltered disaster. Chef José, a respected figure in the culinary world, didn't just reject her dish, he dismantled it with surgical precision. His blunt critique wasn't coded in polite words. It was a chef's honest disgust, live for millions to see. And the real sting? The humiliation didn't end on stage. Within minutes, Meghan's own Instagram followers, her supposed loyal fan base, joined the roast, flooding her comments with mockery that no royal title could shield her from. Chef José's reaction was instant and raw. From the moment the dish hit the table, his expression shifted from curiosity to visible irritation. Viewers saw it: the furrowed brow, the deep breath, the slow push of the plate away. "This isn't authentic, it's not even functional as a recipe," he declared, his voice carrying both disappointment and disdain. Meghan, ever the media-trained figure, tried to laugh it off. But the awkward tension was undeniable, and for once, she had no clever retort that could soften the blow. The live audience gasped. Some even applauded the honesty. If Chef José's words were a gut punch, her Instagram aftermath was the knockout blow. The recipe she had posted earlier that morning was quickly dissected by thousands of followers, many pointing out glaring mistakes, measurements that made no sense, cooking times that would ruin the dish, a flavor combination that seemed more like a publicity stunt than a genuine creation. One comment read, "This isn't cooking, it's performance art, and not the good kind." Another said bluntly, "Even Google wouldn't recommend this mess." The criticism wasn't from anonymous trolls, it was from longtime followers who had grown tired of her curated, out-of-touch image. This public turning point revealed something deeper. Meghan's attempts at reinventing herself as a lifestyle and culinary figure have been met with skepticism from the start. But this was the first time the backlash wasn't just from tabloids or royal commentators, it came from her own audience. The people she has spent years cultivating through glossy Instagram posts and motivational captions had decided they'd had enough, and Chef José's televised takedown only validated their frustration. What made this humiliation so significant was that there was no escape route. She couldn't edit the footage, couldn't filter the reactions, couldn't delete the comments without admitting defeat. Every attempt she's made to control her narrative crumbled in real time. This wasn't a media smear. It was raw, unfiltered, and backed by concrete, visible proof of failure: her own dish. By the end of the segment, Meghan's usually confident posture had stiffened into defensiveness. The closing shot, a tight-lipped smile hiding an unmistakable glare, circulated online within minutes, becoming a meme across Twitter and TikTok. The clip, paired with sarcastic captions like "Bon appetit" and "Fit for a Duchess," cemented the moment as one of the most damaging PR blows in her post-royal career. Chef José didn't need to raise his voice, and he didn't need to attack her personally. His authority as a chef and the audience's collective reaction spoke louder than any insult. And when her own fans, the foundation of her brand, joined the pylon, it marked a shift that even her fiercest defenders couldn't ignore. The message was clear: Meghan Markle's polished image might work for staged photo ops and Netflix docuseries, but in the unfiltered, unforgiving world of live television and genuine expertise, she was out of her depth. And perhaps that's the real takeaway. In an era where audiences are quicker than ever to spot inauthenticity, Meghan's downfall in this moment wasn't just about a bad recipe, it was about a public figure finally being stripped of her carefully maintained illusion. The kitchen lights were too bright, the cameras too honest, and the critics, both professional and personal, too united for her to spin her way out. Chef José just happened to be the one holding the knife. The sting of the moment lingered far beyond the studio. By the time Meghan left the set, clips of the exchange had already gone viral. Hashtags like RecipeGate and Chef José vs. Duchess trended worldwide, with food bloggers, professional chefs, and even casual home cooks weighing in on her culinary blunder. What was supposed to be a showcase of her authentic passion for cooking had transformed into a global spectacle of ridicule. Her PR team scrambled, issuing carefully worded statements about creative interpretations and modern twists on traditional recipes. but it only made things worse. The more they tried to defend the dish, the more people rewatched Chef José's unimpressed face and shared side-by-side comparisons of her recipe next to authentic versions. The difference was glaring and embarrassing. What struck most viewers was how little Meghan seemed to understand the audience she was trying to reach. Live TV doesn't forgive pretension, and food lovers can spot a fraud instantly. This wasn't just about flavors, it was about credibility. And in those few painful minutes, she'd lost hers. The cameras may have stopped rolling, but the damage was already plated, served, and eaten by the court of public opinion.